Hello, hope you have watched our first video providing the summary on 7 pillars of effective AML framework. In this video, we will be discussing in detail about the first pillar, that is compliance governance function. For the benefit of all those who have not seen our earlier upload regarding the summary, here we explain it once more. This is the first and foremost requirement which depicts the compliance culture of the organization, including the roles and the responsibilities of all the stakeholders. The competency of compliance department staff, including their independence, where there is no conflict of interest, must be clearly spelled out. The board and the senior management should understand the non-conformance risk and penalties, accordingly design a robust AML framework. They should ensure 3 lines of defense established in the organization to protect the company, regulator, and country from any money laundering and terrorist financing issues. Now, let us go in detail to understand the first pillar of effective AML framework. A proper organization structure should be available to explain the compliance department independence and the reporting line. The staff in compliance department should not handle any other roles or functions of the organization, and it is the responsibility of the board to ensure that there are no conflict of interest. Second point, the board and the senior management should budget and provide adequate resources. What do we mean by resources is manpower, systems, support, etc. to the compliance department for effectively managing their function. Point number 3, a comprehensive job description to be prepared for each and every staff in the compliance department, and it should be read and acknowledged by the staff. Point 4, an AML undertaking is required to be obtained from all the staff, including the compliance staff, confirming that the staff always comply with the AML policy and procedures drafted in line with regulatory requirement. Point 5. The compliance officer, MLRO, and all other staff should be well aware of all the regulatory requirement and should demonstrate their experience in the day-to-day work. The senior management should ensure that the competent staff are handling the function, and it will be an add-on if they are possessing any compliance certification. Point 6. There should be a regular meeting conducted by compliance department at least quarterly with the board and the senior management to highlight various compliance issues observed during that period. The agenda should be circulated and minutes of the meeting needs to be maintained and actioned as per the directives of the board. Point 7. Compliance department should discuss on the various reports received from the internal auditor, external auditor, and audits conducted by the regulatory authority. They also need to arrive at an approved action plan from the board for implementation of it. Point 8. The roles and the responsibilities of the board, compliance officer, and other concerned staff to be clearly spelled out in the policy and the procedure. Point 9. The management may think to have a reward scheme if the staff provides any value addition for the compliance to the regulatory requirement. Point 10. The management should take various initiatives like meetings, trainings, workshops, web uploads, inter-office communications, social media uploads, awareness sessions with counterparties and customers, etc. to demonstrate compliance to the regulatory requirement, thereby creating a compliance culture in the organization. To conclude this pillar, it is the responsibility of all the stakeholders in the organization to demonstrate compliance and not restricted only to the compliance department staff. We will be happy to assist you in any of your compliance needs. The next video, we'll explain details on second pillar. Together, let's fight money laundering and terrorist financing as a team and support the initiatives taken by our regulator. Thank you.